Prologue, Needletail's POV. Needletail fought for breath. Her eyes stung, her ears were filled with a terrible pressure, and her head was pounding. Red water rose around her, stained with her own blood.
I'm going to die here,
she thought. Suddenly, a picture of Violetpaw popped into her head. She was smiling. Needletail felt a sudden burst of strength surging through her body and kicked wildly at the rushing water. Violetpaw's words rang inside her throbbing head. You have to survive any way you can. Those words seemed to carry her, lift her even to the surface. Needletail looked around, searching for any cat to rescue her. She was exhausted, and drenched fur seemed to pull her down. Her wounds were burning. She kicked and kicked, trying to pull herself to shore. Her throat seemed clogged with water, and her lungs ached. The image of Violetpaw was the only thing keeping her from accepting her fate. Eventually, she dragged herself onto the bank of the lake and lay there, gasping for breath. Her wounds were still oozing blood, but that wasn't what was hurting her. It was the thought of never seeing Violetpaw again, never seeing her become a warrior, never seeing her become a mother. Needletail sighed and laid down on the bank, looking around, trying to find where she was. But after a moment, she didn't care. All she cared about was finding Violetpaw. She struggled to her paws and looked around for Violetpaw.
Surely she's around here somewhere.
Needletail wobbled a few paces, then collapsed. She was out of breath, and her legs were burning with exhaustion. Soon her eyes fluttered closed, and her mind whirled with emotions. She was happy she was alive, but sad she didn't see Violetpaw. She was angry the Darktail tried to kill her, but afraid he would find her again. Needletail opened her eyes and saw blurry shapes all around her. Dark brown, black, white. Soon she realized they were Wingclan cats. She tried to rise to her paws to defend herself, but her legs gave out and her vision went black. The next thing she knew, Kestrelflight was trekking over her, sniffing at all of her wounds. You're lucky you're alive, he would repeat over and over. Needletail was sick of it. She wanted to see Violetpaw, but Wingclan made it clear she would not leave their camp until they were sure she wasn't a spy. That meant she had to wait until the next gathering. Then she had to wait for Rowan's to confirm she wasn't a spy, and thought that she was dead. Are you all right? Kestrelflight asked, breaking Needletail from her thoughts.
I'm fine,
she snapped, clearly annoyed with the Wingclan Tom. Kestrelflight stared at her for a moment before turning away and sniffing at what looked like dried leaves.
Violetpaw, are you okay?
Needletail wondered, staring at the dead entrance. Don't even think about it, Kestrelflight hissed. We don't know if you aren't a threat, and if you sneak out, it will just make it worse. Needletail knew he was right, but didn't want to admit it. She sighed and laid her head down on her paws, closing her eyes.
Please, Violetpaw, you have listened to my words and ran when I told you to.